I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this?
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
You guys want to rest here?
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought, after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, It'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, Law?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
You finally made it.
Now where might those fish be?
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. Yeah! Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
I've got something. We've got to know when to quit. Ha! Reel it in. I'll get you next time. I've got something. That was disappointing.
We finally made it.
Hi, Hoodle!
Storm! They got me flanked! Blazing flame!
We won that by a mile.
There's something in the water.
There's a nice breeze here.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Now where might those fish be? Yeah! Reel it in. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Yeah! Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
Not too shabby, friend.
Yeah! There we go. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I won't forgive you! This one's mine! The kind of battle...
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Over so soon?
There's something in the water.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Where should I cast my line? I've got something. I'll get you next time. There we go. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
All right. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
So what's it to be? Grilled or broiled?
Yeah! There we go. That was disappointing.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Let's see what you've got. Reflect on that.
Hear my call!
Stay
Where
calm.
are you going?
I shall provide assistance.
I'm on it! Between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish. Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. All right. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
All right. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
That flapper was a true fighter.
Oh! Good fishers always keep their cool. All right. I'll let you go this time. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
There's something in the water.
Where should I cast my line?
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Ha! All right. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Reel it in. She's got a good size to her, all told.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing. Want something to munch on, Hootle?
This came out so good. I almost hate having to eat it.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?